So we got I got my car back.
Yeah, yeah.
Oh Lord, I'm excited.
Um, so this is a quick one. No pun intended.
Ha,
So
all
Quicksilver,
quick silver.
Billabong, and Volcom stores are gonna close. Um,
R.I.P. Welcome.
I know. So I'm a
I've not got anything from Billabong or Quicksilver. I've heard of Quicksilver,
yeah.
but I don't think we even have one out here.
No, you're right. I don't think so. They're probably more West Coast
Hmm.
or bigger city. Yeah. I mean, this is obvious in the landscape of retail and whatnot, but yeah, all Quicksilver, Billabong, and Volcom stores will close after their operator filed for bankruptcy. So we already talked about those other companies that went bankrupt and
Yeah,
unfortunately are going to close their doors. Yeah, but it was purchased. Let's see here.
I mean, I haven't seen anyone rock anything Volcom in ages.
So that would be me.
I used to
I
rock their
buy a lot of
hats
their
and their
snowboard
shoes.
gear.
Oh, okay.
Um, because it's competitively priced and
Hmm.
it's really nice quality. So
Okay.
um, it is kind of sad, but yeah, they were
Yeah.
purchased. Um, so Liberated Brands. Um, According to their quote here, despite this difficult change, we are encouraged that many of our talented associates have found new opportunities. So that's good. Um,
So,
uh,
um,
I don't know.
do they have a sister company? Or who bought them? Authentic
Authentic
Brands.
brands. Yeah. So, yeah, I'm an avid skater clothing, uh, skate clothes wear
Hmm.
because it just fits me and it's usually pretty comfy.
It's a brand development, marketing, and entertainment company that owns a global portfolio of entertainment and lifestyle brands, including action sports brand Spider, Airwalk, Vision Streetwear, and the brand management for consumer brands including golfer Greg, basketball players Shaquille O'Neal, Muhammad Ali, Elvis Presley, Bobby Jones, and Marilyn Monroe. They own 50 brands and have 875 partners and a retail presence of nearly 5,000 stores. So, I mean, they're just getting put into a more global brand. That's crazy.
Yeah, man.
At
So,
least they're still gonna be around.
definitely, yeah, I'm happy they make good stuff and it's hard to find snowboard gear, skate gear that's decently priced and
Yeah,
you want
quality
to try to
worthy.
support like American brands or
Yep.
local as you can. So, yeah, sad to see them go bankrupt, but it is what it is. Malls are closing. They're becoming
Yeah.
like apartments. Malls are going to be living spaces.
Down.
It's crazy, but
I mean, everything is online now.
yeah, exactly. And that's just what people were saying. Everything is online. The ease and the especially the deals you can get. You
Yeah. Oh
can't beat
yeah.
it.
And there's always deals.
Um, this one uh is relative to us, obviously, because that's where we're at. But
Wisconsinites.
yeah, yeah, Wisconsin, baby. So, Wisconsin Department of Natural Resources encouraging to get flood insurance in
Oh,
preparation. Um, so, I was actually wondering about this because there's been very little snow this winter.
right.
Um, so, I don't know if there's actually risk of floods or if it's gonna rain a lot or if
See,
they can
I don't
predict
know.
that, but um,
Well, didn't one of the dams go down too last year? One of the flood
really,
dams. I'm pretty sure one of
okay,
the flood dams went down last year.
interesting.
So I mean, maybe.
Um, yeah, it basically just talks about 1 inch of water can cause up to $25,000 in damage. That's crazy.
Yeah.
So they're saying it can be financially devastating, right? My thing is it even worth getting the insurance? Because a lot of these companies, the way they've been acting lately, um,
Yeah, they'd be shady.
yeah, I think shady is a good way to put it, because you're trying to run a business and people have an argument like, well, they need to make money. And that's true, but then you need to find a way to do both, make money and be a, a reputable business. So
Right. Do you now, what do you live in? Do you live in a house?
we're in a upper. It is a 2 bedroom. Um, it's in a
At least you're upper.
fourplex. Yup, yup. At least
So
we're
that's
upper.
a, yeah, we're in upper too, an apartment. So it's like, it won't
Okay.
really affect us anything because we don't got none down there. So,
Yeah. Where we're at is slightly hilly, so especially the house that or the apartment building that we're in, it's on a hill and we're like
okay.
halfway up it. So even if it
Oh,
did
yeah.
flood,
It's
we'd be
going all the way
safe.
down. Yeah.
Yeah, yeah.
That's
Um,
solid.
like so, but
But still, that's rough.
there's
'Cause there is going to be
areas
a lot of homeowners that'll be affected by this.
definitely. Yeah, it says the floodplain program has staff serving as experts on federal flood insurance and helping to manage the community's enrollment. But I don't know how much that's going to help.
Guys pumping out some videos always, Andrew, always. But yeah, no, I don't know. I guess that's probably why they're telling everybody to do it now.
Yeah, it wasn't too crazy of a topic, but I was gonna ask you, have you remembered a time where it flooded?
Oh yeah, oh yeah, a couple times.
Yeah.
um, I think I was in like second or third grade. I was living over on the east side and
Okay.
in the apartments, and I remember, I remember the streets flooding and people. We was swimming out there. Not gonna lie, we went out there swimming, and there was people that was getting stuck in the water and all that. And then, I mean, even recently, last year, there was a bunch of floodings, but they were like spotty.
Yeah,
But like Nick got his van stuck, did he not? I'm pretty
he
sure he got his
did. You're
van stuck.
totally right. Yeah.
Yep, and he had to. It was all watered out and all that. So it's like we are at a risk for it. Yes, that's Manawa, and I'm pretty sure that was
So
around when
that's
the
what you're
dam
talking
fell.
about. Residents return home in
Yep,
Wisconsin after
the
dam
dam.
failed, causing major flooding.
Yep, in Wapaka County. So it's like
Wow.
yeah, it could. They could be saying that obviously to the people that are in an effect of like living by a dam because we do get a lot of rain. And yeah, last year the dam broke and it flooded.
Okay, quick question. Does that ambulance have a snorkel, or is the engine gonna seize on the ambulance too? Because
I don't know. I mean, I know they're huge.
oh,
Damn! What was that?
oh,
A block of snow crashes into the truck's windshield driver. Jesus.
wow,
Driver left with minor injuries.
that
You do not see that coming.
that is a bad day.
That is
Holy,
terrible. I remember it flooding in second or third grade too. Yeah, that's what I'm saying. So it's like there are areas that are more higher of a risk of getting flooded and damage being done. But I feel like, well, where I live, we're not as bad. We're just more spotty. Like I know down where you live, they do. I mean, like most of the time when it rains a lot, the streets do get flooded. It's not terrible, but
yeah,
there are just
yeah.
some spots and areas that are gonna get a lot of water.
And that is true. The Mississippi River does go through the Midwest here. So, I
Yep.
mean, there's a lot of water and there's a lot of rivers. We are, so where we're at, they just built a river walk and they finished it. It's all beautiful.
Okay.
And it's been flooded here.
Yeah.
So,
No,
just not since I've lived here. So, we'll see.
I feel.
And it's getting warmer out, dude. Like, especially in Wisconsin, like it just doesn't
Yeah.
feel the same.
No, it is just crazy. I just doo-dooed my pants from that. Xander, that shit was crazy. Had me going. I had it blown up too. That shit went straight through the window. I was like, yo, what the fuck was that? Yeah. I don't know. We'll
No,
see.
I try not to dox myself. All right, the
Yes.
elephant in the
All right.
room.
So, RIP to all the PlayStation gamers out there. I feel your pain. I was once a PlayStation member, but I've moved on to the PC. So, haha. Now I know how it feels to be on the other side. But that sucks. I heard it was for some people it was 24 hours. Nearly 20 hours.
Okay.
One of the longest such periods of downtime. Crazy. I mean, like I know PSN does either get hacked or the servers go down often for a shorter period of time. But I heard people, one of my boys in Kansas, he it went out for him like 4:30 for his time and didn't get back on until 5 p.m. the next day.
Oh wow. Okay.
So like over a little over 24 hours. And then I had a buddy, my buddy Mike. Mike said he was on all night. He was even sending pictures to the group chat.
Oh wow. No
So
way.
some yeah, so like he's like, bro, I was on the whole time. Like I didn't get kicked or nothing. And he sent a picture. He was on Fortnite.
Oh wow.
Yeah. So I mean, some people got lucky,
Interesting.
some people didn't.
Yeah,
But that's
that's
so rough.
at the time of this
We
writing,
don't
Sony
have any
hasn't
for
said anything publicly about what has gone wrong with PSN. Instead, the gaming corporation has only issued a single statement saying that it knows some users might be currently experiencing issues with PSN. Other than this, further details on what is holding it up have not emerged. Yeah, I don't think they will.
No, I think they got hacked. 100%.
Yes.
Like I
uh,
said, as of being a member of the PlayStation community for all of my life,
yeah.
they get hacked quite often.
Um, it's gone down for a lengthy amount of time, has more often than not been a result of an outside entity hacking Sony. This was
Alex
most
Noble was saying the
prominently
PSN
seen in
was down. Yeah.
2011. Yeah. So
I remember the 420 hack. Someone hacked PlayStation Network on 420. It was like back in like 2015, 2014 or something like that.
they were
And a
hacked last year
bunch.
as well, right?
Yeah.
Okay.
I don't know to be honest on last year's just because I wasn't on PSN. I was on PC. I've been on PC for about 2 years now, maybe three. Did I just say PSP Vita was hacked?
Um,
Crazy. What was that first article? Sports Keto.
PSN has been down for almost 10 hours at the time of this writing. Hasn't been any communication.
It's just lack of communication.
Yeah. I
They're
mean,
not gonna say nothing. I
they,
wonder if people did.
yeah, they're afraid to probably. Well, I don't know if this is true, but I feel like they're probably afraid to lose players, you know?
Yeah,
There's a lot of Xbox hate and a lot of PlayStation fanboys. I get it. Sony knows what they're doing, right?
yeah,
But the
yeah,
thing is, the service is more important than the console at a certain point, right? Because if your PC is a mid-range PC right? And you can
Hmm.
still access Steam, you can access Epic Games, you're fine. If you
Yeah.
have a top of the line supercomputer but you can't access Steam, well, what's the point of having it?
Right.
So,
Right.
like, obviously, the security and the stability of your service is way more important. And Xbox, I don't even know when the last time Xbox was hacked.
Yeah. But I mean, Xbox is Microsoft, and Microsoft have like firm hardware, like servers and
Between 2011 and
firmware,
2013. Wow.
and yeah, login credentials, source codes, and technical specifications. Wait, they also
Wow.
stole what? What was the rest of that? They also stole unreleased prototypes of the Xbox One. They were going for everything.
Yeah.
But I
No.
mean, it's like a once in a lifetime hack. It's just hard to hack Microsoft.
Oh, yeah, I can imagine.
You know, I'm sure if it was a different company, they could get in. May or may not take longer, but
So, yeah, PlayStation.
yeah, that's rough. I
That's
hope they didn't
rough.
get anything important if it was hacked. I'm not saying that it was hacked,
Right, right.
but if it was, I hope they didn't get nothing important because that always sucks.
Actually. So, as of 8 hours ago, nobody knows why PSN has been down. 57 minutes ago, Sports dude, they're pumping out
Oh yeah, I'm
articles like
sure
it's
people want to
nothing.
know.
Finally back.
Sony merely acknowledged that it was even down.
Sorry for the inconvenience. So I do not have an X account, but
I do, but I cannot show my
that's all right.
page.
No worries. I just wanted to see
But
the
I am gonna
comments.
look. Yeah, I'm gonna look it up right now.
Is there comments on this web page? Can you play offline games on PS5 during PSN outage? Oh, I hope so. But honestly, I wouldn't, man, I wouldn't bet on it.
Somebody says someone Sony needs to give a 1 month of free PS to all affected users to make up for this mess. I would, for real, I'd be pissed too. Nearly a day of problems is crazy. We understand how disruptive this is for our gaming community, and we want to assure everyone that our teams are working around the clock to diagnose and fix the issue at hand. However, due to the complexity of the problem, we must prepare you for the possibilities that the service could remain down for an extended period of time.
Hmm.
Um,
Okay.
looks like they're just dodging the question. I
Good
wonder
for
if they
them.
even know. They
Oh
probably don't
man.
even know.
Oh man. Don't
They're
say it.
probably just.
Don't say it like that.
I'm just saying, like they're probably just like throwing up like firewalls and all them
Oh
server
man.
walls and blocks, trying to get everything out. Re-diagnose the entire servers.
Yeah.
If it took that long, like they have to not know the reason.
So this article is regarding the GTX 16 GPUs, which I own, and it's from March 5th of 2024. So
I've heard about this. The
the
end.
only
It's gonna be the
reason,
end of this series.
yes, exactly. Yep, yep. The only reason that this didn't really pop up is because they're very close to ending support. Excuse me. So, yeah, basically we're not going to get updates and there's no ray tracing cores. So that makes sense, right? If you can't ray
Yeah.
trace, you're not going to be able to play the next gen games.
Right.
Um, Long story short, not being supported. The last remaining models that were still on the market are the 1650 and the 1630. Those cards are now following the previous releases and the 16 super models that are no longer shipped by NVIDIA. So I have the 1660 Super, this big boy right here.
Okay.
So it's not bad. Um, it it handles
No.
games pretty well. And then you have the more popular 1650s. Um, but yeah, what I will say is it gives me a reason to upgrade. So,
Yep.
let's see what the comments are. Pascal has software RT support, and the modern CPU beats that. The 16 series was just a band-aid at the low end. With Intel Arc having RT support, the GTX is no longer needed. Okay, so the Intel Arc series is very tempting. Um, I don't. Did we talk about that one? I think we might have. If we haven't,
The which one?
the Intel Arc. Actually, let
I
me
don't
just go
think
on
so.
Amazon. So the Intel Arc is Intel's brand of GPU chips, and then
Okay.
yeah, they partner with different brands to make the rest of the hardware. So 8 GB DDR6, and it plays 1440p at a stable 90 frames, 100 frames. We have a few different variants, but honestly, this is looking like a pretty good contender for my next upgrade
Okay.
because at $200, you're getting 1440p performance, brand new,
Yeah, that's not bad.
you know.
Right.
And then let me
Tone
see if they
cooling.
have any beefed up ones.
The 3060 V2.
So for an extra $100 though, you're getting extra 4 GB. It's actually tempting. Yeah, I might just go for the 12 GB instead.
Yeah. I got the GeForce RTX 3060.
Very good. Oh, you have this card.
Yeah, that one. I have that one.
This exact one here?
Yep. That's
No
what I'm
way.
running right
Okay.
now.
Okay. Very cool.
Hell yeah.
Yeah, I know. Xander has the 1650 Super. I know,
Does
man.
he?
I know, man.
Oh no.
Um, ray tracing mainstream now? Dude, ray tracing has been mainstream.
I
Um,
mean, yeah.
it's just that it's a very technical term, but the layman term is a graphics update, right? Like
Yeah.
your game has an update, you download it, oh, it looks better. Okay, yeah, that's ray tracing. Um, I mean, obviously, it's specifically light and lighting and the way it bounces off walls and creates shadows and whatnot. But yeah, visual updates. Um, yeah, yeah. Still rocking the GTX 1070, and I still can't move on. Got it used for 99 bucks, and I'll use it till the day I die, till it dies. Yeah, I'm gonna be honest, brother. You might have to upgrade before it dies.
Yeah.
Let's see if there's an Intel Arc. So we have the A770, a 16 GB card for 564. Okay, that looks pretty clean though.
Yeah, that's super clean.
The two power adapter ports, that's crazy.
What is this one? The Intel Arc A770.
Yeah, these are very new, like the architecture. So some games aren't optimized perfectly, but
Uh-huh.
there was a huge update recently, and yeah, it totally fixed everything.
Okay.
Could play 8K
Yeah, I see
VR.
that.
Oh no, I'm sorry. I don't think this means you can play VR, but it's 16 GB you can play in VR, you know. So
200
yeah,
hertz. That's nice. That's clean. How much is this one?
this one is here actually we can compare. This one's 564.
Oh yeah. Okay. Okay.
Um, I guess what's the AMD version of the 16 gigabyte? The RX
This
7600.
is
Wow, look at that price though.
yeah. That's crazy. 7600.
Okay, you
There's no for
have
me. You have four HDMI's.
two HDMI's and two display
Oh,
ports.
two display ports. Yep.
E I hope that lights up.
Yeah, that'd be clean. That'd be clean. 4.6 out of 5. Damn, that clock speed for the GPU.
True.
It's
That's
a
crazy.
lot faster.
Yeah, might have to go Team Red on
Yeah.
my GPU. I also have Team Red for the CPU anyways, so
Oh, yeah, okay.
the 7600 XT. Yes,
That's what
sir.
Kaden.
I think oh, that's what Kaiden has. Nice. Yeah. Yeah. I'm playing GTA 6 high
Mm,
graphics with this one.
yeah, I swear. Everything on high
Which is
graphics.
a perfect segue into this article here, which I thought would be interesting. Rockstar Games co-founder and GTA 5 Red Dead Redemption 2 writer Dan Houser's new studio shows off its story-driven action comedy
So I
Observers.
heard I heard he had created his own studio,
Yeah, yeah.
but I have not seen anything about it
Okay.
since.
Yeah, he didn't like release anything or no
No,
trailers or anything. Well, he's been working, hopefully.
I mean, I want some fire shit
Right?
and hours on.
Rockstar Games co-founder Dan Houser, who has been a writer behind these games, Bully, Max Payne 3, great games, and practically every mainline GTA game, up until I think GTA 4 or something. Or no, GTA 5. It said
GTA
that.
5.
Yep. Yeah, my bad. The
No, you
studio
good?
announced the project and showed just a few characters from the Absurdverse yesterday with a peek at its bold logo and a huge lineup of modern fantasy character that you can see below. Um, that's super fun. Um, yeah, all I can say is that the writing of GTA, especially GTA 5, like even the radio show, just everything
hmm
about it, the billboards, the advertising,
hmm
it's hilarious, dude.
Yeah.
So, prepare to meet some new kinds of heroes and watch them suffer. Interesting.
Action comedy game set in the Absurdverse. Okay.
Yeah.
It's now in development.
Um, hopefully it's available on a normal streaming service
Yeah.
like not Apple TV.
Right.
Um, because I be seeing these shows I want to watch, and they're like, "Oh, it's on Apple TV." Like,
I feel that. I don't have Apple. I'm like, man. Even Prime. I don't even have Prime.
okay, yeah, I used to, but we had it for a while, and then I canceled it. We didn't actually
Yep.
watch anything on there
I
except
feel
for there was this one show. It was a dystopian, like futuristic show.
interesting. I used to watch that one Lord of the Rings spin-off or whatever
Okay,
that they released. That was the only thing I ever watched on Prime. Otherwise, we didn't buy shit. The Rings of Power. I
is that?
think that
Oh,
I
okay,
think
yeah,
that was the one.
4 stars. Okay. Sauron has returned, cast out by
Yeah,
Galadriel, the Dark Lord.
it was fire. But I mean, like, I have Freevee, and Freevee is also owned by Amazon. They just
Okay.
have all the free Prime movies on there.
Oh, okay. Thanks for the plug. I'm gonna have to check that
Got you,
out.
bro. Freevee, hell yeah, it's free.
I need to find that show. Is it called One or something? No, I don't think that's right. It's basically um, when they when you die, you can upload your consciousness to a computer.
Oh, I've heard talks about that in a couple pods, but like
What
that'd
shows?
be fucked.
Oh, it's called Upload. Duh.
Upload.
Yeah, here. So, huge sidetrack, but yeah, we can be done with that article. That was a quick one. Um,
I'll say plug me.
dude.
His vitals are dropping. We're losing him. We really want to upload? We could be
Amazon
together
original.
forever.
You're so amazing. But forever is just like so long.
I feel
Or
that.
the other way. What do you want to do?
Three, two, one. Upload. Hello, Nathan. 10 fingers and toes?
Pretty seamless.
This is the first day of the rest of your afterlife.
You may find yourself living in a beautiful house.
Welcome to Lakeview. Uplifting views, timeless Americana.
It's 10 a.m. Breakfast is over.
No, it's not even real food.
I'd be mad. I'd be so mad.
Dude, it gets
Do I dare? Dare.
it gets very gross.
Hey, boundaries.
Cute.
He thinks he's cute.
You may ask yourself, how did I get
That's
here?
gas.
Denied.
That sucks.
Required.
That sucks.
Is this what you
That's
look
some like
for
VR
your
type
food
shit.
or something?
No, this is me.
You're a little cutie.
So I understand you were in a bad place yesterday.
Oh hell no.
Make it weird.
You're dead, man. What's up? Oh, fuck.
There's a guy I might like.
What's he do?
He's in computers.
You mean he's in the
You know, you can
computer?
walk on water whenever you want.
No way.
But he just falls in. Oh hell no. That's crazy.
I'm not even
Okay.
supposed to be here.
Nobody feels like they should be here. You think I wanted to fall into the Grand Canyon?
That's how you died?
They should expect people to try and break the glass floor.
I saw that video. You dabbed on the way down.
That's how you get
That's
out.
crazy.
So, I'm pretty sure I've seen the first one or two seasons.
Is that
But
Netflix? Oh wait, no, that's something else.
so I'm not gonna spoil it, but how he passes away is very sketch to begin with.
Uh-huh. Right.
And it's also very accurate to what's going on right now. Like it involves a robo-taxi, and all you
VR
can
hot
think
with
is that's what they have popping up around
Yeah,
like big
okay.
cities is the robo-taxis and and that type of stuff is,
Right. I
you
could see
know?
VR getting to this point.
Yeah.
Like
Oh, for sure.
consciousness VR.
Um, this is season 3, so I'm not gonna spoil it, but
Yeah. It's like
yeah.
the neural, what is it? Neuralink? I think it's called
Yup.
Neuralink. Yeah.
Yeah, that implant.
You know, I could see it being that'd be so fucked. That's like that always reminds me of the that anime Sword Art Online,
Yes,
where it's like the
I've
VR game and he gets stuck and trapped in it.
I actually really enjoyed that anime. It's a
Love that
very
anime.
normie anime. People will hate on you for liking that one, but I don't care.
Yeah, I would say they can eat my ass.
Right?
Season one was so good.
Yeah, dude.
I did not care for GGO or anything after that.
I tried watching GGO. It was decent, but yeah, it didn't hit as hard.
No.
Um, we have to talk about the Switch too. I think every episode from here on out is just gonna be
Until it
Switch 2.
releases.
Yeah, yeah, for sure.
100%.
It's definitely gonna be,
Oh yeah, big Nintendo lover.
yeah, it's gonna be
But
in every
they just
episode.
keep adding things. They keep adding more and more updates. So it's like, how can we not?
Hmm. Can actually make this wider
That's cool. I like that.
for the stream. So,
Beautiful.
Nintendo confirmed exciting 2025 Wii U games. Some of these is like, duh, we know, you've seen
Yeah,
already,
the
but
classic like Mario games and all that.
yeah,
Zelda.
yeah, and dude, I can't wait for the next gen Zelda
Mm-hmm.
games.
Mm-hmm.
Um, 2025 is about to be a massive year for the Japanese publisher. Not only does it have an exciting lineup, but it
Ooh, of
also
new
debuts a
games.
brand new console in the form of the Switch 2. There have been several games rumored, like that of the Mario Kart tease. Yeah,
Yeah,
we saw that, of
yeah, yeah.
course. Um, Xenoblade Chronicles. So
Ooh,
the
the X, yeah, Chronicles X, the definitive version edition.
um,
Have you played any of Xenoblade Chronicles?
not recently,
Yeah,
but it is one of those classic RPGs.
yep.
Set to debut on March 20th. Oh, on the
Oh,
Switch.
that's on the Switch.
All right.
The
Um,
game will probably also go run for the new console too then.
yeah.
Yeah, it'll be available. Oh, there's no official word though.
So this one is a remake of the 2015 Wii U RPG.
Oh,
Um,
yep.
so that's pretty hype. I actually think that is a sign that we're going to get a lot of remakes,
Mm-hmm.
hopefully from the Wii era, because that would
That'd
be
be,
awesome.
yeah, that'd be fire.
That would be awesome, you know? Um,
Especially because they're not dropping a console.
right. Um, Pokemon Legends, we need
Yes,
that.
ZA.
Um,
Super excited for this one.
dude, I'm very excited to see what direction they take it. Um,
Mm-hmm.
they have their Pokeballs at the ready.
Yes,
As the
sir.
hit monster catching franchise returns. The new entry into the Pokemon Legends franchise offers a more action heavy open world training and battle experience than the mainline series and will take fans back to the Kalos region for the first time since Pokemon X and
X
Y.
and Y. Let's go. That was one of my favorite.
Wow. That's awesome. So they have no publicly listed release date. However, Pokemon Presents live stream has been announced for Pokemon Day, Thursday,
Ooh.
February 27th. So we are so close. We're very close. Meaning fans are likely weeks away from learning more about the game. Fans holding out hope for Legends EA release on the Switch 2 may be in for a bit of a shock. The game is not being planned for the Switch 2 and being one of the last original
Interesting.
Switch exclusives. Rumor that a
Interesting.
bespoke new Pokemon game is also being developed for the console.
Which I would also be
Wow.
super hyped for.
Nintendo is going to be a huge player in the next few years. My
Yeah.
goodness.
They're gonna make bank off of Legends ZA because if it's gonna be the last original Switch exclusive for the Pokemon series, which is weird too because it's the second game of the Pokemon Legends series.
Yeah,
But they're just gonna rack in all of that money because everybody's gonna buy it and play it before they get the Switch 2 comes out and they get the Switch 2 because they'll no longer be able to
100%.
play it.
100%. No, I mean, they're genius for that move. Um,
100%.
yeah.
I'm curious when
Um,
it's supposed to come out though.
yeah. I guess there's a stream announced. I mean, maybe they'll drop it. They probably won't drop the
Probably they
release
probably
date.
will. They probably will
You
if
think
they're doing
so?
a live stream
Thursday, February 27th. You know what? Let's see what we're doing that day. Maybe we could do like a live
live react.
stream. Yeah.
I'm
Yeah.
down. I'm so down.
Let's bookmark this. Um, folder. All right. Metroid Prime 4 Beyond. So, I love
Jeez.
Metroid games, the 2D games, even Metroid Prime, especially on the
Yeah.
GameCube. Oh man.
Yo,
Um,
that was the last time I ever played this series.
sure. Yeah, I mean, even for the GameCube, the game was perfect for that
Mm-hmm.
console.
So fire.
The game was revealed at Nintendo Direct last year. Um, We can pull that up after we read this. Metroid Prime 4 has been teased as a return to the 3D Metroidvania formula. Um,
Retro Studios is back on it too.
okay, I don't know a ton about them.
They were the first
No
three Prime
familiar.
games and Donkey Kong. Yeah,
No
Donkey Kong was
familiar.
so fire.
Nice.
The
Yeah, I
free
guess
roam
other
formula.
than just like those games, I'm not too sure. They probably do have a lot of work in other games.
Yeah,
Um, Prime 4 has been announced for the original Switch, so that's pretty sick.
hell yeah.
Um, we can pull up the teaser here.
Yeah, I'd say I did not watch Nintendo Direct this year or last year. There's a little bit of the dark happening.
So, right off the bat, I love the darkness of it.
Mhm.
Just, it's creepy,
Mhm.
it's unsettling, and I feel like Metroid has always been good at that, but they need to take it to like the next level. Like,
I feel.
because just of like the whole lore behind what you're doing, and so this is exciting. I just really like the look.
Yeah.
Dude, look how smooth that is. They killed this.
Yeah, they really did. Crazy.
I am not a huge single player game type of guy.
I
I've
feel
played
that
a
too.
lot of the classics like COD, Halo. You know, playing those campaigns makes
Yeah,
sense. But a game like this will make me sit down on the couch and play a campaign for
I feel
sure.
that. I feel.
So, yeah, I used to play it on the Game Boy Advance, the Game Boy.
Oh yeah, the 2D one.
Yeah.
Yep.
So, man,
That'll be a nice game.
for real. The fan base is at peace.
I bet. I
Morphball
wonder how long they've
offline,
been waiting.
offline, space jump offline, grapple beam offline.
It's been 10,000 years. 2007 was when Prime 3 came out.
Wow, that's right. Holy cats.
They had Prime Hunters in 2006.
Cool.
That's crazy.
We can watch the Xenoblade Chronicles as well.
Almost 20 years later. This is the remastered one.
Yes.
Yeah.
Yeah, originally Wii U.
I did not play it on the Wii U.
I didn't have that console.
The ship had taken way too much
Neither did
damage to
I.
survive entering the
I don't think it
atmosphere
sold well at
intact.
all.
I
I
don't,
think it was
probably
a
not.
flopper.
We had no choice. We
Probably why
changed
they're
all the time we
remastering
had
it.
left to soft land contact. The White Whale was designed to carry an exceedingly large number of passengers, all of them held in stasis.
Plus, I feel like on the new graphics, it would look pretty smooth.
But the vast majority were in the lifehold. Are in the lifehold. With any luck, they're all still there, in stasis, waiting to be rescued. What we don't know is exactly where all the pieces landed. Not very comforting, I know.
I actually
Jeez.
booted up Guardian Tales today.
Guardian Tales.
On the
I have not
Switch.
played that in so long. I still have it. I just don't play it. I mean,
Yeah.
I'll randomly log on here and there because I have an alt account because I'm so far in my main account.
Okay.
So I made an alt account just so I could run it back.
Yeah.
But like I haven't played it in a hot minute.
Remember, the clock is always ticking. We have to find that unit before it's too late.
Let's see if Xander's still in the chat. It kind of reminds me of like the playstyles like Final Fantasy or Dragon Quest, but
Yeah,
yeah, with mech
it is.
and like future Gundam style. Wow,
Yeah,
that's
I
cool.
mean, the not the was it Xenoblade Chronicles? I want to say it was like the fourth or fifth one. It was really smooth.
Okay.
This is our calling as Ganglion.
Let me see.
Cause of the righteous.
Son, is it possible this is their native planet?
Xenoblade Chronicles 3
Trying battle awaits us.
for the yeah. Yep. The Chronicle Blade. The third one was fire.
Mm.
Fighting in order to live, and living to fight.
Mm.
That's the way of our world.
The story was how fire. You're following
Ionios.
this Noah, I think it was.
Tell me.
Okay.
Noah and Mio. Yeah.
We're fighting because there are enemies to kill.
I refuse to believe you're him.
I knew it. I saw this coming.
You're not enemies now.
Fine for you, isn't it? All that time you've got.
You could try to move forwards again.
How can our lives be so snapping little to you?
They're not your friends anymore. They're his fuel.
Seems like they spend a lot of time on the story, and the background is really in detail as well. That's really cool.
It's the only way you're gonna defeat the real enemy.
Wow.
Whatever life is lost, I won't let you shoulder it all alone.
What good filling up these flickering clocks in our eyes? It'll never replace the friends we've lost.
The flame clock, it has to go.
Ouroboros abhor this world. They must be erased without a trace.
That's sick. So yeah, those are the new games coming out for the Switch, for the Switch 2. Let's see. Nintendo seems to be set on making games for little children and doesn't want to try making adult-oriented games at all. I suppose that's fine, but they do have a bigger audience if they would add some games that interest older teens and adults too. So, never heard of Zelda. Yes, that's one of the games I was talking about specifically. I feel like Metroid is kind of their reach into that market. So, like, yeah, they need to make games for more of an adult audience, but with the Switch 2, as we've been covering, it should be able to support Call of Duty and these other titles that are rated M.
Yeah, that would be more for the adult type of audience.
Yeah.
Plus, they do have a lot of games for children. But I mean, it's Nintendo. It's a family-based,
Mm,
you know?
totally. Yeah, they're gonna do what they
It
do
was made
best.
for kids and a younger audience. But with how immersive the next one is going to be, it could be for all ages.
Yeah. So, we got to bring it to the automotive side of things. We love cars. Who doesn't?
Right?
Drift around or whatever. Not kidding.
Always.
My Honda. Volkswagen is unveiling a $21,000 entry-level EV in March. So, it says it's small. I mean, you can imagine for $21K, it's going to be a small car. Um, so it's working on an entry level EV.
Ew.
So personally, I think this is actually cool. I think it's
Okay.
intriguing because for me, if I were getting an electric car, I would only want to spend a small amount of money because I would only use it for city driving, local, nothing serious. You can maybe go
Yeah,
like an hour, maybe 2 hours max out of the way. But like, take it to work every day. Um, get yourself some solar panels and you're on your way.
I feel.
Hook them up at home and you can basically charge your car for free. But um, the company has given its employees a look at its initial design during a meeting in Wolfsburg, Germany, where it announced the new model. Volkswagen plans to unveil the model to the public in early March, though its production version won't be ready until 2027. The automaker has yet to
Interesting.
reveal the upcoming model's details or specs, but it will be part of an upcoming lineup of small electric cars that includes the ID2 All. Let's check that out. Okay.
So Volkswagen's trying to go more electronical or run like an electrical mini series.
They're definitely expanding into the electric EV market, yeah. And a lot of these cars make sense, but not in America. Um, because other countries have like really small roads and they're skinnier and they have like Norway, they have so much geothermal electricity, just it comes from the mountains and the volcanoes and such, that
Hmm.
they're so energy rich they sell electricity, so you see a lot of electric cars there. And
Yeah.
but in America it just doesn't make sense because we don't have disposable energy like that at our fingertips, at least the general
No.
public. And like charging is still inconvenient, but yeah, I don't know, dude. I think I would get a small electric car if it was cheap, just to daily. And then I would never get rid of your old cars, people, because in the future you don't know what they're going to be able to do or what the car is going to be able to do without you even knowing or wanting it to. So, I would recommend keeping an older car around just to have it,
Yeah.
Um, and like y you're never going to beat a gasoline car in ease. So, but what do you think? You're not a huge fan of EVs?
No, definitely not. I mean, like, no, no.
That's fair. Um, like
I
I
would have
said,
to be in like I'd have to be in like a city, a tight
yes.
city where everything is like tight and around. But like, I like going on long car rides, trips, and I just couldn't do that with an electric powered vehicle.
No. No, yeah, that would not be ideal. Cold weather can significantly reduce the range and efficiency of EVs. That's because the battery's performance degrades in cold temperatures. Yeah, so in 20-degree temperatures, EVs can lose up to 41% of their range.
That's so rough.
In 20 degrees, okay, so imagine you wake up and it's 0 degrees because where we're at, it oftentimes is 0 degrees.
Right.
What is your battery at? Like 20%? Then you got to make it home somehow. So, yeah, it's only in certain scenarios. Have you heard of the Volkswagen Beetle RSI?
No.
So this is a really fun Beetle that today's going to be about Volkswagens.
Behind me is a 2001 Volkswagen Beetle. When I think of a Beetle of this era, I normally think of a... And away we go, time for a drive. The view out of the back of the car is absolutely dominated by that huge wing. Not only is the car pretty wide,
I
but
love
you've got
that.
The thing is
further tail,
massive.
partly because these.
Here we go. Oh, he's not even revving it. There we go. Oh man.
That's the electrical one?
No, this is
Okay, I was
this is
gonna
an
say.
older Beetle. Yeah.
They're
So
fucking-
Volkswagen does have. Is it the ID Buzz? Is that the van? What is that? It is. Oh man, it's so hideous. Doug DeMuro, we love us some Doug DeMuro. Am I going to get the RSI? No, I'm going to turn mine into the RSI though. ID4. So this is their EV. It's so ugly.
Oof.
Yeah. So that'll be a good transition into this video we can react to. It
We
is
have
20 minutes long, so I'm gonna skip through it a little bit just
Okay.
to not we don't have to sit through a full 22 minutes, but this is a channel that I want everyone to go check out. It's Speed. It's one of the former members of Donut. A few of them left the company just to start their own companies, and
Okay.
he makes awesome content. So,
Okay.
7 years ago, I bought this Volkswagen.
So personally, I don't like the wheels he has on it, but the car itself is so
Yeah, it
cool.
looks. Yeah.
Shipped, displayed in booths at car shows, merchandised, replicated, 5-cylinder swap, boosted, driven, blown up, and neglected. But the two things
Crazy.
it's never been are documented or finished. But that all changes today. Because I'm convinced that the Volkswagen Golf, across a ton of platforms, is currently the best bang for your buck project car that you can buy right now. And my goal by the end of this video is to not only restart this golf project, but to convince you to get a golf project of your own.
I mean, I can understand that. Golf or Honda.
I commented on my, oh yeah, on my personal. No one liked it, but it is what it is.
When-
Yeah, I have that Turbo Beetle, and I'm gonna fix it up, and I plan to make it a vlog. You know, maybe we can feature clips on the channel here, but yeah, I
Hell
want to
yeah,
start
dude.
like a vlog channel.
Okay.
But do some fishing content. We're gonna do some with Zandora and Xavier. We're gonna go do some catch and cook.
Hell yeah.
Right? So, yeah, he looped the
Jeez.
engine. We can fast forward. He goes through a lot of history of Volkswagens, which I do appreciate, but we don't need a history class right now.
And drove it from the East Coast to SEMA, where I bought it.
This part is actually really cool information, though.
Today, you'll see plenty of Mark 3, 4, 5, and 6 GTIs for less than $7,000.
Xander, you should get a GTI for your first car, brother.
For under $5,000. A lot of younger guys, your parents probably won't let you buy a car that is this old, and quite frankly, they're right. This car is probably dangerous. So get a Mark 5 or a Mark 6. They're as old as this car was when I was young. Reason number 2. Fun. One of the most famous Volkswagen engines ever. 2.8 liter, 3.2 liter, 3.6 liter. This engine has powered everything from Mark III Golfs and Corrados to freaking Porsche Cayennes. Volkswagen is also famous for a number of really good four-cylinder
The 1.8,
engines.
the
Also,
2.0.
diesels. What other company offers you a number of V6s, four-cylinder turbo engines, and a number of like diesel engines that all came in the same cars. In my case, my friend Mike, who owns Eurowise Performance, asked if he could use my Golf to develop his swap kit for the 2.5 liter, 5-cylinder 07K engine, originally found in Mark V Jettas and Rabbits. You may
That's
have
so
heard
cool.
of this motor,
Yeah.
because this little guy,
Bro
is one of
literally
the
got to
most
use his car for
overlooked
like
platforms in the
an engine
automotive
swap,
world.
but it was
It is
also for his
basically a
friend's
naturally aspirated
company.
iron
That's
block
crazy.
aluminum head version of the 5-cylinder turbo engines found in the Audi RS
So,
and TT RS. Those
damn.
motors are able to make
Yeah.
over 1,000 horsepower all day long. And here's the kicker, guys. Mine cost $500.
Right.
But act fast, because people are starting to wake up to them and they're swapping them into everything. All kinds of Volkswagens. So we are currently on our way to Castro Motorsport, one of the best performance garages in Los Angeles, which so happens to be owned by one of my best friends,
That
Chris
Beamer.
Castro. I've known Chris for a while. You may have seen him help me out on my E30 build. He's built cars for Frank Ocean, worked on Travis Scott's car, built Tyler the Creator's car. He is a
Dude.
very cool, very talented mechanic.
That's crazy.
Who is also
Oh yeah.
one of the best human beings I've ever met in my entire life. Amazing father, great friend, pillar of the community. You tell Chris your dreams and he will help you realize them. My dream for this project is to be on the cover of PVW, Performance Volkswagen Magazine. This has been a dream of mine since as long as I can remember. Before I owned a car, I wanted to be in this magazine. In order to be in PVW, much less on the cover, your car has to be the cat's pajams. You need to bring something to the table.
That's a
Some
wild
level of creativity
word.
that adds to the conversation, and that conversation is modified Volkswagens. So with the extensive list of mods that I need to do to my car, I would do on the roads, I know that at least makes sense. And it
So he
might
takes
make
it to
sense
the
for me just
shop,
buy
they
a new
assess
shell,
it.
which I really don't want to do because I have a
That's
strong
an ad.
sentimental connection to this. Is live right now, and honestly, guys, for our first one, European imported Mark III Golf, and if I don't,
And it's
think
from
this
Germany.
thing's worth saving, nobody will. So we got to
So
set
that's
very
the
true, yeah.
public by being like, oh, you know what? We're gonna put
It
some work
has
into saving this.
country
first problem I see
specific
is
headlights and
those
taillights and
airbags.
stuff. That's super neat.
Yeah.
Hello there.
Oh yeah.
So
Oh,
that's
no.
what we
Damn.
see. This side especially is bad, but if you notice, inside,
Oh shit.
it's not bad.
Yeah.
So it's mainly just the outer. It looks horrible, but repairable.
Just rusted out.
So we have these 2 points here. Obviously, you see the suspension. This brace is pretty bad. Fenders, we know, are kind of toast. Yeah, you have a little bit over here from where it had like a bolt nut cert thing, but
Yeah.
they're not see-through yet. It's not horrible.
Yeah.
You know, what I like to see is if the frame rails and the floorboards are relatively rust-free, like all this can be repaired. And
Right.
all this is, like, California cars get this.
Yeah.
You know, this is not something that would scare me. And,
But you're brave.
well, you have to be if you got to save these old.
Buddies over here, but you're brave.
Yeah, yeah.
It would be very sad if we had to throw this thing away. I've honestly been stressed about it for months. Like, literally, I'm stoked.
So we're going to get in it. He's going to crank it. We're going to see what happens.
It is the moment of truth. A lot of time and money has been put into that 5-cylinder turbo swap. Now we know it's not healthy, but it's time to find out how not healthy it is. If the engine starts and keeps running without seizing, then we're really in the best possible place with the build.
Go ahead and start it. I just want to see if it cranks over. Like that.
Perfect.
That's nuts. This car's been sitting how long? It just starts right up. So,
Oh damn.
see the smoke? This is blow by. That means the ring lands and everything are broken. Turn it off. So definitely like probably melted or cracked the piston, and rod bearings are toast. We can totally rebuild this engine. Sick. Didn't even have
Yes,
any
sir.
pistons.
That's
So,
cool.
yeah. I can't wait to watch the next video and see the update, but dude,
Yeah.
that's so relieving, like thinking that your engine is totally cooked, but it's very
Nah,
repairable. So, yeah, man.
that's good.
That's pretty much all I had for this week. I don't know if there was any music you had or any artists.
Um,
Um,
no. Did you hear Lil Wayne's coming out with a new album?
no way.
Carter 6. Yeah, dude. He had a big announcement. The whole reason why he couldn't do or show up to the Super Bowl is because he announced it in a commercial.
It's a different direction this time.
Cetaphil, yep.
But we have another focus. Hey, we still going?
Nah, this is time sensitive.
Crazy. Now, did you hear the whole controversy with the Super Bowl and Wayne?
No.
So Lil Wayne was upset that he's not doing the halftime show, and they asked Kendrick to do it. And I mean, like,
Okay.
I get it, but I get it why he's mad, but I also get why they picked Kendrick to do it. Cause like, it's Super Bowl's in New Orleans. That's hometown of Wayne. Wayne's like GOAT. You know, like I definitely should at least be a part of it. But they asked Kendrick, obviously, because Kendrick went crazy with the whole rap beef, and then he won the Grammy for Not Like Us and all that.
Yeah.
So I understand all that. So now Wayne's just been throwing shade at the Super Bowl. That's why in the commercial, dude had the Super Bowl tickets, and he said, asked if we were going. He said, no, this is time sensitive.
Yeah. Okay. That's
Yeah.
good.
So like, it's just I forgot what Cetaphil was.
It's a face wash.
Face wash.
We actually
So
use it.
no
Well,
one,
I'm not sure. We use something like that.
right? But yeah, no one knew until this commercial released, and this commercial just released a couple days ago. But he was talking about how he wasn't going to do the Super Bowl or going to the Super Bowl because of something. But he said like stay tuned type shit, and then that's when this commercial dropped.
Cool.
I'm
excited to
excited.
hear it. Yeah.
Hell yeah.
Did you know that Lil Wayne's son makes music? You probably did.
Which one?
Lil Novi.
Oh yeah, yeah. Say, buddy's gotta be like what?
I don't know if this is actually gonna play a song.
It reminds me of like Namir.
Remind you of who?
Like Namir, what is it?
Okay.
YMB, Namir, and
Sure.
Almighty J and them. Following in his daddy's
flow
footsteps
is
with that
kinda
auto
like-
tune.
Yeah.
Yeah, I can't do the flow.
So
I just
yeah,
can't.
I'm glad he's out there doing his thing, you know. But yeah,
Yeah,
I
bro.
can't. I wouldn't sit there and like, I'm
Yeah.
not that much of a rap head to sit there and listen to something like
No,
that.
no. Did you hear Michael Jordan's son got arrested?
Oh yeah, we can.
Crazy. I mean, the man's like 30 some years old, but like the type of nonsense that he's pulling right now.
Yeah. Hour 15 body cam.
That's crazy. Shouts to TMZ. Always coming up with the with the links.
Huh?
He was wasted, caught with like cocaine. Awful.
I'm gonna try and reverse this thing out.
He was
Yeah.
just very complicit with the police. I mean, the man's 30 years old, but he needs to grow up.
She rolls the window back up.
But he's wild.
I'm trying. But yeah, we're not getting back in the car right now, okay? The reason why, yeah. So do me a favor, keep your hands out of your pocket. Yeah, man. Yeah. Keep your hands out of your pocket. There's nothing in my pocket. That's all. I'm gonna pass you down. Put your hands out there, you boy. Man, you know, bro. I'm Marcus Jordan. I'm Michael Jordan's son. Okay. I'm not doing anything wrong. I'm just trying to get home.
Yeah, Cap.
Wrong turn.
Buddy, you're like halfway in the ditch.
We would just like to get our car off of the fucking train track. Which we were not trying to be on.
Buddy. Oi, oi, oi.
We were not trying to be on.
Which
I
we
can
were not
confirm.
trying to be on. Like, yeah, no, I wouldn't think so.
If there's 6 of us, and we throw this thing in reverse. Well, I've already got concerns for your level of impairment anyway. So that's why. Because I can smell alcohol coming from you, and you're on train tracks. Okay. So come on, man. Just listen to me. That's why I don't want you back behind the wheel, anyways. Okay? I'm fine behind the wheel. I just would like to get my car out of this. We'll deal with that after this. Okay? We'll deal with that after this.
Dude, if you're half a mile down the train tracks, are you fine on the road?
Okay.
No. I'm sorry, but like, you took a wrong turn half a mile down the train tracks.
I appreciate that. Driving a vehicle, I can't let you back behind the car and drive a vehicle. I appreciate your concern. Yeah, I don't want.
He's being, what I'll say is he's being very civil and he's conducting himself pretty well, but you can tell right here, you could tell he's wasted for sure right here.
Yep.
Okay. I'm letting you know. I have concerns. Okay? Well, I appreciate that. Driving a vehicle, I can't let you back behind the car and drive a vehicle. I appreciate your concern.
Right there, he's like, I appreciate. Yeah, I know, man. That's crazy. That's crazy. An hour 15. That's crazy. I'm not gonna watch that, but
Yeah, it's. Buddy needs to clean up his act. So what happens when you give superstar children? Well, he's an adult, but like the way he grew up, type deal.
Yeah.
And this isn't the first stunt.
Really?
Oh no.
Academics reacts. Oh man, I'm not gonna watch that. Sweet. Well, I don't really have anything else for tonight.
Yeah, I don't either.
Probably just gonna end
Call it there.
Yeah, we'll end it there. Thank you very much to everyone who joined. We always appreciate you. Make sure to like, comment, dislike if you disliked it. Share it with a friend if you're looking to expand the viewership, because we would very much appreciate that. And yeah.
Oh yeah, go follow my TikTok, Token Black Guy.
Yep.
I'm also live with the podcast. I also go live for some games too. There was gonna be another thing. Oh yes, next week is Valentine's Day, and we normally go live on Friday. We're probably gonna either what are we doing? We're pushing it forward, we're pushing it back. We'll figure that out and let y'all know. So make sure y'all stay tuned.
But yeah, that sounds good. Also a quick update. The shorts, we're gonna start uploading a lot more short content. So most of it's gonna be clips. Trying to get more viewers, and yeah, they're gonna be higher quality. I released a couple. One of them wasn't the highest quality, but I figured it out. So they're gonna be high quality, and you can expect higher quality from here on out. because we're working hard to get this show off the ground here. So yeah,
Hell y'all. Thank y'all.
sweet. Have a good night, everybody.
Have a good night, YouTube. Peace out, TikTok. We'll see y'all next week.
Deuces.